From the Darkest Dungeon Wiki. The Grave Robber is a versatile and nimble combatant, moving back and forth through the ranks with ease. She strikes without warning and retreats to the shadows, continuing her assault at range. If her throwing daggers and poison darts aren't getting the job done, she can return to the melee, buffed and slinging her pickaxe. So, like many Darkest Dungeon classes, the Grave Robber translates really well into Skyrim, especially when we include a few mods. Throwing daggers, poison darts, and the perfect armor set are all readily available. The Grave Robber carries poison darts and throwing daggers for range, a pickaxe and torch for melee, an assortment of poisons for her darts, and light armor with an emphasis on perks that enhance mobility over protection. Taking a look at the perks that I've chosen for the Grave Robber. So starting with one-handed, I got Mastery 2 of 2 and went up the left side with Furious Strength and Overrun. I also went over and got Disciplined Fighter for the reduced cost of power attacks. And I grabbed Bleed Like a Lamb, 3 out of 3, and Mangle, 2 out of 2. Now these are War Axe perks, which should, I say should, work with both the pickaxe and, ironically enough, the throwing daggers, because the mods that I use, they both qualify them as War Axes. Now, you might want to use a different mod, or if you're playing on Special Edition, you might use completely different mods, in which case these things you might need to use completely different perks. And if these mods don't affect the weapon damage for those War Axes, blame the mods, not me. Sorry. Alright, next up we have Light Armor. Mastery 2 out of 2, of course. Light Armor fit pretty much just went right up the middle. But I did grab Unhindered, just so I could move a little faster. Initiative, 1 out of 2, so that we can get to Wind Runner and Fight or Flight. Over in Lockpicking, Mastery 2 out of 2, Wax Key, just so that I could get to Locksmithing to make opening locks up a little easier. Also, going with the trap theme, grabbed Bear Traps, Lockjaw, and finally Big Game Hunter, so that it can the traps can rearm themselves, which is pretty cool. Also grabbed Alchemy. Pretty much just did all the poison things. So Mastery 2 out of 2, Poisoner, Bottomless Cup, and Alkahest. Poisons, of course, my Poison Launcher mod that I use does no physical damage at all. I also did smithing. Now, unfortunately, the mod that I used for making the pickaxe upgradable and smithable apparently didn't allow me to actually upgrade it. So, smithing didn't come in quite as handy as I was hoping it was going to. I used it just to upgrade my armor. So I grabbed Mastery 2 out of 2, Advanced Workshop, took recycled materials just so I could get the sandstone sheath to increase the damage of my pickaxe because, like I said, smithing didn't help. Took smithing specialization in light armor and iron lore so that I do more damage to people wearing light armor. And finally, block. Now this is also not really critical to the build, not to recreating the Grave Robber at least. But block is a very handy skill to have in Skyrim, especially if you're using any kind of combat overhaul type of mods. And I just grabbed Mastery 2 out of 2, Timed Block 2 out of 2, and Poke the Dragon. Now you could put more. I actually ended the playthrough with 8 extra perks, so you can spend them wherever you like.